about us, it's about this team. 1, 2, 3, win. You gotta go have fun, baby.
The atmosphere was amazing. The crowd was amazing.
When adversity hits, you hit back, man. You guys kick ass today. Another day, another movie produced by me.
Watching my dog go crazy, pretty sure he enjoyed it.
You got all of us out there. You can't guard all of us.
C. Lamb for a touchdown. Yeah. Javante touchdown run. Yeah. Fergie for a touchdown. Yeah.
It's a blessing to be out there with those guys.
Malik Davis, 43 on the field. Bringing it off in big field. Oh.
That man's a goal.
You stack these days, you stack these wins. I'm so proud of the man in this room. You guys made it well, man. Who's got a sack? Hey! Can you like that sack? Hey!
First sack, first of many. Stay tuned.
We just sack. Yeah. Come on, play with
Thankful, thankful heart, and you got to show it, being able to come out here and serve others.
You can get a hug. Look, hugs go around.
What's up? Give me a hug. There we go. Perfect.
Merry Christmas to all my beautiful people out there. We got Santa in the house. Hey! Cowboys win. Let's go.
There's still work to be done. A legacy I want to lay the groundwork for.
The heartbeat of this football team is different. I will fight with you guys anytime, any place.
We can only do so much alone, but together, we're a hell of a group.
We're building a monster.
I don't know about y'all, but I get excited every time. Every time I see it, I get excited. Y'all ready for some football? Because I am. I cannot wait. What up, my people? It's your boy. I'll get you with another one here at the Next Level Sports Network. Y'all can't wait for football season. Go get your smoke, go get your drink, go put on your house shoes. Ladies, go put on your slippers. Get back on the couch and enjoy the Sports Lounge here at the Next Level. Y'all know how we do it. I like that beat, y'all, but it won't be here for long. We got some more stuff working. Intros and beats. Got a lot of things working, y'all. What up to everybody? How's everybody? How's this panel doing? How's the chat doing? How's everybody rocking on tonight? We got everybody in the house as usual. We got Blue Virus. We got CZ. We got Eva Jesse. We got Randy. And we have Oscar in the house. Y'all, how's everybody mentals and dentals on tonight, you guys? Jesse. Can't hear you, Jesse. You're on mute.
I'm an idiot. Welcome. Hello, my brothers and sisters, my brothers, especially here on the panel. Another day, another dollar. Above ground is always a good thing. And I can't wait to speak about what's going on between all our teams and how many days left till
20 days till training camp.
20 days, yeah.
Any days for training camp. So let's get it on. I can't wait. Let's do this.
CZ, what you got for us, CZ?
Oh, it was a great day up here in Pennsylvania. I was having a very long, riveting conversation with Momo, and my skunk came to feed out of her bowl, and she brought 7 babies with her today. So I was surprised.
Oh, shit. You got a whole family.
Oh, yeah, they were stamping and hissing at me. It was funny.
Yeah, fucking family.
7. That's a family of little.
Be careful. They turn
Skunks
around
right
and say, give you a
Skunk
good
number 1,
salute.
Momo number 2, Momo number. No,
Yeah, it was like Momo skunks. You need
Damn.
to feed 'em.
Randy, what you got for us, Randy?
Well, first of all, had a good day. Hello to everybody. And the Giants suck.
Straight up.
So do you, but I don't complain there already.
Thank you, Jesse.
You're very welcome.
That was funny. That was a jokey joke for the night.
That was a great little bonus there. Ding, ding.
Blue, how's everything going, Blue?
My mentals are good, guys. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to be here on a Wednesday. I'm glad our chat's lively today. We got quite a bit of people up in here, 22 people up in here. Thank you for being up in here. If you guys can hit that subscribe button, that like button on your way in here, if you haven't done that. Yeah, just enjoying my day. What about you, Lloyd or Oscar?
Lloyd first.
Oh, you go ahead, Oscar.
Yeah, well, everything good today. I had a nice day at work. Wasn't that busy, so I got a little break, but couldn't catch up on much on television because I just got home. But guess we'll get caught up tonight. Good topic. We'll talk about all the teams trying to get better, and hopefully all the fan bases should be excited about what their teams are doing. And hopefully we can have a good chat and continue this till, like Jesse and Randy say, football starts. Because we're all excited about it and we just want to see it done. So happy to be here as always and feeling good.
Everything going good over on this side, y'all. Everything is good. Family's good. Job is good. Health is good. Everything is good. I have no complaints over here on this side, y'all. I was finna say something. Oh, shout out to Miss McAfee. Mrs. McAfee on her channel. She did her first video. Well, it wasn't a live. It wasn't her first video, but she did a video. She's been getting a lot of people reaching out to her on the video. So shout out to the wifey on what she's accomplishing here at home and outside of home. Yeah, we got a lot of things going on, y'all. Other than that, we're gonna shout out Blue Virus' channel before we forget, because we always tend to forget certain things. So for those who hasn't done it already, go sub to Blue Virus' channel and go sub up to Mrs. McAfee Unscripted, y'all. Yeah.
Please,
make sure y'all go subscribe to Mrs. McAfee Unscripted, where she talking about life. And go subscribe to Blue Virus.
It'd be a big help, you guys.
Got some things going on, Blue. Supposed to be going to Oxnard. The scan code for the Cash App is in the link. Is right there on the channel, on the live stream. Also, the Cash App is going across the screen on the live stream too. Y'all, we're trying to take up something, so Blue would be good when he go there bringing us content, interviews. It's gonna be some people there. So
on the field, activities, straight,
videos,
clips.
Yep, clips.
Try to interview,
everything.
Try to connect with other YouTubers. Try to have fun with that. Try to network out there.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be my first time, trying to be a YouTuber going out there. But I'm gonna do it for you, y'all. I'm gonna do it for you guys, y'all. I didn't mean to do
Hey, what's the worst can happen? You get arrested.
No, what the hell?
What the hell?
No, Logan, I can't go. Gotta be here to help the wifey with the baby. So I ain't gonna be able to go. Not this time. Maybe next time.
Maybe next year.
Let's get to this chat before we get started. We got Logan in the house. We got Oscar keeping it down, holding it down in the chat, along with CZ. We got Football Fanatic. What's up, my guy? We got Holly. What's going on, Miss Holly? We got, let's see. We got Vinny in the house. What's up, Vinny? We got Jimbo. What's going on, Jimbo?
Jimbo.
Let's see. Let's see. I want to make sure I get everybody. Y'all know how I don't want to be missing anybody before we get started. We got Hamid in the house. What's good, Hamid? We got Low Eagle in the house. What's good, Low Eagle?
What's up, Lou?
Let's see. I'm thinking there might be. We got Ricardo in the house. What's good, Ricardo? My guy.
Mr.
Ricardo. Guilty.
Miss Bobby.
We got Bobby in the house.
Which Bobby?
Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby.
Bobby Schmurder. What's good, Bobby? Let's see, man. I just want to make sure I get everybody. I think there's everybody.
Well, grab your drinking. I hope you guys all are smoking or drinking something tonight and enjoying, Come on.
We got Coyote in the house. We got Yup in the house. What's
Coyote.
good, Yupper?
Yupper.
What's good, Coyote? What's good, man?
Yupper.
CZ, stop lying.
What's CC talking shit?
Yeah.
Typical. It's our guy, though. It's our guy. The difference is, teams don't matter, man. We're all gonna.
Nice commando move.
All right, y'all, check this out. Why I can see certain things, certain comments on my phone, but I can't see them. Well, I see certain comments on my laptop, but I can't see.
Well,
them.
maybe you're not seeing the ones on Facebook. You're not seeing the Facebook ones, or their Facebook.
No, because I see Bobby Schmurder on my laptop, but I don't see him on my phone.
Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I never see him on the phone.
It's crazy.
Is he a ghost?
My phone.
I don't see him on mine.
Let me see.
I don't see him on my phone like they used to.
Change your comments to all. Okay.
To all?
Oh, okay, yeah. Change the comments to all. I did that. Now I see Bobby. She hollering all the way in the bedroom with the door closed. Change comments to all.
Who said that? The wife?
Thank you, Ashley.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah, what the hell?
Bam.
But now I see it, though. Appreciate that, baby.
Thank you. Good looking up.
Not a whole lot been going on, y'all, but it's some things that's been going on.
Logan, go to settings and look for messages and for the chat and just hit the all thing. All button there.
Oh, that goes for everybody. Or?
Yep.
You can't see him? Oh, okay.
Oh, she said, now check my messages with star. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, get cooking.
Wow.
The brain is cooking.
The brain is cooking. Who's ready to talk some football, you guys? Who is ready to talk some football tonight, you guys?
About damn time.
That's about.
So
I know it's not football season, but our football game day, but talking football.
So yesterday I did a video last night when I got off work. And it was I heard something, and I mentioned this on the video, to where how, and don't mean to keep bringing up Brandon Ayuk, but people outside the Cowboys were expecting George Pickens to, react how Brandon Ayuk has been reacting. Yeah, you're right, Low Eagle. Low Eagle told me to make sure I tell y'all to hit the like button. Hit that like and subscribe.
Please do,
button.
people. There's more than 5.
I be getting into these conversations, and I do forget to say that sometimes. So appreciate that, Low Eagle. Good looking, man.
Yeah,
y'all make sure y'all
like you guys.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for the Next Level Sports now. Y'all do that. And then share it out so other people can subscribe to the channel. But now that George Pickens has not went that way or reacted the way that people thought he would react, now that it's quiet in Dallas. You have no drama, no contract issues, even though he's on the franchise tag. No contract issues, no drama, nobody going to jail. Nobody gets stopped by the police. It's none of that is going on right now. So the fact that that's not going on, and everybody always used to be like, oh, why are they talking about the Cowboys? So that's a question I would ask. Why is everybody talking about the Cowboys and we ain't got no drama going on? Us fans, we can talk about the Cowboys.
Us Cowboy fans, yeah, we're Cowboy fans. We're gonna talk about our team, just like in general other teams.
Everybody, we ain't got nothing going on. It's quiet. You ain't heard from Jerry Jones. You ain't heard from Stephen Jones. You ain't heard from nobody.
I'm glad.
And Jerry Jones usually is the ringleader. Everything is nice and smooth. That's
how it should be.
That should be scary. That should be scary. Yeah. Because usually we always the drama team in the league. Usually, we got so much going on.
Volcano ready to blow up.
Whether we have people going to jail, whatever it may be. Hell, we had one dude on the team wanted to be a rapper more than he wanted to play football. And he was a second-round draft pick.
Wasted our pick.
You know.
Hey, but it's a gamble. The draft is a gamble, you guys. You can't always hit.
Did I say it? They're a bunch of ifs, not is.
So, with that being said, how is everybody looking at this culture? Since Brian Schottenheimer has been the head coach, do you think it's the same? Was it changing, or do you see a difference? Because to me, in my eyes and what I see a big difference. A lot of people say
a huge difference. I've been saying it.
Jerry Jones. But I'm seeing things that I didn't see with Mike McCarthy. I'm seeing someone who's really coaching a team and trying to build and standing on what he's trying to build here. He don't just talk about it, it shows. I don't think, and it's just me being honest, I don't think that Mike McCarthy would have got rid of Trayvon Diggs.
Mm-mm. Or Michael Parsons.
I think Jerry went to Brian Schottenheimer and spoke about him.
Jerry, yeah.
But
it was a majority. I think it was a majority takeaway from Michael. I think everybody was like, yes.
But how's everybody looking at? What do everybody think when it comes to so far and this year hasn't even started since Brian Schottenheimer has become the head coach? Do you see a change in this team, or are you seeing the same team?
No, I see a different culture change. I see a younger. I think they're more hungry. They're willing to learn. I think they have a different drive than we've seen in the past. I think well, like you said, everyone else is quiet and out. Like the bigger guys, like Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones. I think that's a good sign. But yeah, I think that everyone's communicating with each other, and I think that's different. We haven't seen in Dallas in a long time. It's not just a yes man or a puppet.
Randy?
Well, yeah, there's a change. Obviously, there's a change when you let the coach who liked Christian Parker have a hand in hiring him, and then Christian Parker has a hand in going and getting the players that he wants in the draft in the first, second, and third round. Yeah, there's obviously a change. If people aren't noticing, then they're not looking hard enough. When's the last time we've gone 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and hearing Jerry maybe one time? I don't think ever. If I can remember back into the 90s, I don't think we've ever. And we're going to hear from him again in training camp. But honestly, I think we're on the right path. That's the main thing. I think we're going down the right path finally.
Yeah. Right. I agree. What you got, Oscar?
I agree. I'm just saying I think things are a little bit different. You know, again, like Jesse always said, we got to move on the field. We can do all the talking we want. Everybody can say the right things in the press conferences and all that. You got to still prove it. And I believe they will, because the one thing I hope Christian Parker does is hold everybody accountable. You know, we can't have people be comfortable at their positions. Every player has to be. Well, I know you can't say that about certain players like Dak and CD, and that's the problem. You got to have every player be fighting for their job, and unfortunately, we don't. You know, we don't have Dak fighting for his job, CD fighting for his job, uh, Pickens fighting for his job, Tyler Smith not fighting for his job. So it's good when you have a team that every player is fighting for his job. So let me switch it to the defense. I feel like on the defense, yes, every player is fighting for his job. And that's where our problem lies, is our defense. So if that's the side that every player is fighting for his job, and plenty of the guys are on one-year contracts or short contracts, and, you know, and even, you know, us guys and you guys complain about Quentin Williams not being extended, only having 2 years left, you know, maybe Christian Parker wants everybody to prove themselves, even if you already proved yourself. He wants to start a fresh slate, which I agree with. And you know what? From here on end, you got to prove yourself. I don't care if you were an All-Pro last year, a Pro Bowler. I don't care how much money you make. You need to prove yourself. So let's take this offense away from it, because obviously the offense is not the problem. I'm leaning on the defense. I like what I see, because I think he is holding everybody accountable. And we really don't have anybody on long-term deals on our defense that we can't get rid of if things go wrong with them. And that includes Quentin Williams. I'm not saying it is going to happen, but everybody should be expendable. The Eagles done it for years. The people are not afraid to cut players, not afraid to bench players. The Cowboys have fell in love with the names in the past. Fans have fell in love with names in the past, and we wouldn't bench them because they made too much money, or because they were selling too many jerseys, or whatever the case may be. We have to get away from that. And I believe on defense, they are getting away from that. And it's everybody, you produce or you go. And, you know, there's really, like I said, nobody on this defense with big long-term contracts as of right now. Maybe Williams, he's got 2 years left. I believe he's the only one with a long-term on defense. I could be wrong, but I like what I see. You know what? You don't produce, you got to go. And that goes for anybody. You know, if Quentin Williams comes in this season and shits the bed, you know what? You can't get mad. You got to go. So I'm hoping that's the approach he's taken. And from what I see, I believe that's the approach he's taken. So let's just hope it works out.
Jesse, what you got, Jesse?
Real simple, guys. Your team, like my team, your team's got rid of the cancers and the garbage that you had to deal with, just like my team, cancers and garbage. My coach already told everybody's on notice. Play, like my style, live the culture, or get out. Yeah, we lost Dexter Lawrence, which was an actual ow, but he was a cancer in the locker. He had to go, and with that, we got a 10th round pick and got ourselves a necessity, a great offensive lineman. You guys got rid of Parsons, and look what you got: 2 damn good players and a pick. So great, fantastic. Everything's nice and quiet and happy, joy. Prove it on the field. The only way you can say pom and everything. Show us, the fans, what you got. Not what you talking about. Ifs. Show us.
I agree, Jesse.
What up to Dirty, Shawty McFroggy, Devaris? Make sure, because some new people came in, so I just wanted to make sure I shout them out. Blaze, what's good, Blaze? CZ, what you got for us, CZ?
Yeah, on my team's culture, like I'm pretty good with it with Vic Fangio and Nick Sirianni. It'll be interesting just to see how the offense evolves during the year. And looking at you guys, like, you know, Christian Parker's coming in with his new schemes, and you know, you guys are liking what he's saying. and you're liking what Shoddy's saying. But, I have some questions, but, I'll let you guys have your fun today.
What up, Flying Mayan?
Oh, look at this face. Oh boy.
No. What up, Momo? What up, Momo? What you got for us, Momo?
Okay, here's the thing. I think Oscar fell in the trap. That's my brother. Love him to death. Yeah, what Oscar was saying, and what Jesse was saying, and what y'all all say. Hey, basically, hey, if you ain't doing what's right, you gonna get cut. This is the NFL. Y'all buying into the NFL, don't care about these players. So that's why I've been always talking about this one thing.
Here we go.
That these NFL players, the contract don't mean anything. Nothing means anything because they will cut you and maim you because they don't care. So I don't believe that a player who plays his heart out for injuries and take the illicit drugs they force them to take to get on the field. And now you're saying it's okay to let them go. They don't play well. Sometimes it's not your day. Sometimes it ain't not your season. So we need to stop saying Quentin Williams is basically your best player on the team. He is your best player on that team, on the defensive line.
So
So
why y'all didn't keep Marshawn Lattimore then?
Marshawn Lattimore was the best player on our team.
I'm just saying. You said that they go
Yeah,
out
no, he was
there and
my okay,
they
okay.
play their butts off and
I'm
had a
glad you
bad
said that.
had a
I'm
bad
glad you said
season.
that. I'm glad you said that, Mr. Horatio. Number 1, 2, and 3.
Damn. Not Horatio Kane.
Okay, let me
Oh
say to
shit.
you, Marshawn Lattimore, he was still hurting that when he played. When we got him, he was damaged goods and he was hurt. He was coming off an injury, and then when he played, he didn't play well because he was still injured.
Yeah,
That's fair.
but Momo,
So
can I
No,
say something? Momo, hold on. But what am I saying wrong? If the player doesn't produce, well, you can't hold on. You got to get rid of him.
The players should have guaranteed contracts for their money and like that. If you let me go, let me get
So
my money.
RG3 should have
Oh,
got it,
like
right?
that. Oh, say what?
So RG3 should have got all his money, right?
I don't know. I said every player. I don't care how bad they are.
well, they do have a
Oh.
guaranteed. They do
Hey
have a
Jesse, why you
guaranteed
bringing up
contract.
Robert
They
Griffin?
do get a
Hold on,
guarantee,
hold on.
yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah, they do get
I'm
guaranteed.
curious. I'm talking about Dallas. You bringing up Washington, and I like that. I get
Just
it.
asking.
I get it. I
Good
get
for
it,
the good,
Jesse.
good for
You
the
got nothing
gander,
to cheer
buddy.
for. Jesse, let me finish.
I ain't
I have
cheering.
the
I'm
floor.
cheering
I
him
have
until I see it on
spoken.
the field,
I like
Momo.
that. Stop trying to out talk me, Jesse.
This
We both
ain't
can't talk at the
this
same
this ain't
time.
Madden,
Like
Momo.
that.
All right.
Like that. We can't talk at the same
This ain't
time. So
Madden. This
let
is
me
not
speak.
reality. That's
I
not
no, no,
reality,
no,
Momo.
One
Come
no,
one
on
at a
that's
now.
not.
time.
I get it. I
Yeah,
get it. I
one at
get
a
it,
time, bro.
Jesse. I get it, Jesse. Yo, you in your little closet and you trying to come out. Stay in there. Nobody wants you in.
Okay. No, I'm in the
Okay.
closet,
I'm just
Momo.
saying, Jesse.
Well, you want to come in, Momo? What?
No,
I don't roll that way,
I'm just
Momo.
saying.
I don't roll
Jesse,
that
can I
way. You
finish?
can't come in here.
Like that.
Stay
I'm
away from
not
me.
trying to argue with you, Jesse. I'm just having a discussion. I'm the
What up,
football
Rob?
discussion. Let me
Just ask a
finish
simple
what I have to
question, man.
say, Jesse.
Okay.
Damn. Oh,
The
damn.
floor is yours.
You sound like
The
you on.
floor is yours,
Oh
Momo.
no. You keep running your mouth. How can I say anything? I shut up. Jesse, you have the floor.
Oh, okay. Now we got rid of Mo here. Go ahead,
You ain't
guys.
got rid of me. I'm still here. I'm just waiting for you to finish
You're
so I
still
can say what
talking.
I had to
Okay, go
say.
ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I
You guys.
can't. I
Thank
can't
you.
because the false selling voice I keep hearing in the background is you.
Momo,
Oh,
how's the culture of your team doing? What do you think?
Well, we're fine. And your CC, you know what's so funny about the Dallas Cowboys? And the
What?
Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, pom poms, Jesse. You know what's so funny about them? Is one thing and one thing only. They think culture is the coach. Culture is the Joneses. But they keep
you
wanting to
love my
say,
team, but you ain't worried about your team.
no, like that. So there you go. There's a cheerleader in the background. Okay, now you gonna do a
Worry
split
about your
for
team,
us? You gonna
Momo.
do a split for us, or you gonna do
Shady
or do you
Pines
gonna
are
do a
recruiting
spin?
for you, buddy.
Are you gonna do a spin for us, Jesse? But at the end of the day,
Shady
you
Pines
cheerleading
or
with the
near want
Dallas
you, man.
Cowboys. like the cheer for your team. I never hear you say
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
about your team
Momo.
like that.
Let's go Redskins.
You nothing but an undercover Cowboy fan and try to act like you you
All
still
right, hey,
stuck in
let's
the
move on.
90s
Let's
of
move on.
Lawrence
Let's
Taylor.
move on. Let's
Fuck
move on.
Lawrence Taylor. Fuck
Move on,
Eli
please.
Manning. Fuck all the Giants.
Next
I don't give a
question.
shit about my motherfucking Giants. Cause I
Next
look to the
Hey,
Giants.
question.
This ain't
Momo,
Next question.
1992 with the Giants was winning.
Momo,
Feeling like
Very
that.
emotional.
Momo. How do you feel Dan Quinn's doing though with the culture there?
It's okay. I love to answer that question. I was not happy with Dan Quinn last year. I think he should have been calling the plays for the defense. He let an ex Cowboy call the defense, and he had no impact on the defense until it got so bad that he had to say, "Okay, the last 2 or 3 games of the season, I'm gonna call it." I was disappointed in him. I wanted him fired last year, the last 3 games of the season. I certainly did. He's on the clock. He's on the clock. I'm gonna be critical of my team when they don't do right.
What do
He
you
was
think? They,
wrong, unlike that. But Mr. Jesse think Mr. Harbaugh, Mr. Special Team Coach who just paid somebody to be the highest paid
I
punter in the history of the
criticized
game.
Dable
They
last
gonna think
year,
he's going to
Moron.
do go win the
Moron.
division.
I criticized
Like
Harbaugh. I
that.
criticized Dable. I wanted him out. So don't
Jesse,
even
do me
say
a
I
favor.
criticize. No, do
Jesse,
yourself a favor.
Jesse,
Re-
could you please shut up your
refer
goatee
yourself to
mouth
the
up for a
nearest
second?
toilet and sink in it.
Please.
Shut up.
Like that.
Hey,
Like that.
why y'all always gotta be going back and forth with each other?
All right, no, I ain't going
I ain't
out.
doing nothing. I asked a simple question about
I gave you
RG3 and
I gave you a
Moron has to
simpleton
say
answer.
something.
And I gave you a
No,
simpleton
you're a
answer
simpleton,
for a
so
simpleton
okay. Simpleton
question.
says simpleton answers. Next question.
Well, okay. So let's get past on Jesse because Jesse's a Cowboys fan and he's stuck in the
Okay,
90s.
Mo.
Like
Hey,
what?
Sure, Mo. And you're
hey,
stuck in the
Momo.
80s, huh?
Hey,
He still
Momo.
You're
think
stuck in the
Lawrence Taylor
70s,
playing.
too.
Hey, Momo. I do understand
He
what you're
still think
saying.
Lawrence Taylor playing.
I do understand what you're saying, Momo,
Silence.
about the culture has been Jerry. That's why I was saying that, you know, Jerry usually is in on everybody's channel, everybody's
He's not doing that.
fucking interviews.
He could
You
be sick.
ain't heard enough from Jerry. You ain't
He
heard
could
enough
be
from
sick.
Steven.
He could
He's
be
sick too.
sick.
Stevie, you ain't heard enough from Steven neither.
Yeah, well, he's sick
His
in the head.
sidekick, you ain't heard enough from him neither. It's
Yeah.
just different. It feels different.
Okay,
If that
we'll
makes
see
sense.
on this. This is the law of the season of football. So we'll see in training camp. We'll see in the regular season. Y'all know how this works. Jerry got have the attention. He's an attention hound. Y'all know this. Hello, I got your 2 tongues.
I'm just saying. Usually he's had 10 interviews by now. He'd have had 10 interviews by now. He ain't had 10 interviews. Jerry is
Blue,
quiet.
why you sitting up there looking all blue? Cheer up, talk blue. Talk about your team. I never hear you talking about nothing.
I'm letting you. I'm letting
looking,
you be your
looking
Momo.
lonely.
I'm letting you be Momo right now. I'm not
Come
trying
on
to.
now, come on,
Like
Blue. Talk about it. Be about it.
I'm
Look at
excited.
Momo.
I can't wait for our team to, start.
I
And
mean,
kick everybody down.
you sound. No, hey, what you do to Blue?
Oh.
Oh Lord, he
What
sounds
you
so
mean?
sad.
What I do? Same thing.
He sounds so
What you
sad.
mean?
He sound. Yeah, I'm sorry about it too. Yeah. Oh, well, put
Can you not hear me?
That
I'm
was
not
on you
screaming. You want me to
take.
start screaming?
Dirty said, is it
Damn.
him or does Momo look like P. Diddy?
There's a, so see, this is the thing about Dirty because
No
Dirty is a dirty
Vaseline.
mind and this pathetic voice. This ain't Mark Holmes' channel where you could talk all that dirtiness on here. So you take that back to Mark Holmes' channel. I don't want to hear it today. Thank you. Case closed. But anyway,
White noise, please.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh shit! Momo shutting down people left and right. What's
freaking
really going on?
Like that.
Boy,
Crazy.
boy, who pissed Momo off today? That boy going
I just talked to this guy this morning. I don't know what the fuck.
Dang.
Oh shit!
He was
But,
constipated.
I think he's upset because he said he's a Cowboy fan too. He's a hidden Cowboy fan. He told me he likes the Cowboys. He admitted it. He was on the phone. So I can't let him go.
Yeah.
Momo
That's
said this.
what I'm
Momo
getting
said
to.
this.
Randy,
Came out
you
of-
and Oscar, I want to see what y'all answers are to Warren's
After all of
question.
that, I don't
Eagles
know a whole
Collective.
lot what to say here.
His Warren's
Uh,
Eagles Collective. Warren's question was, "What identity do you want your Cowboys defense to have at the end of the season, or what you want them to be known for?" What's good,
Warren asked what now?
It's on the.
He said, "What identity do you want your Cowboys defense to have at the end of the season, or what you want them to be known for?"
I'm going to have to go back and come in. I can't understand you. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Go to somebody else, Lloyd.
All right. Oscar, you want to answer that?
Yeah, well, I would love to have a top 10 defense. I'm not saying we will. It's I want to have a good defense. I want to go. We have to be a defensive run heavy defensive team. Just like the only way to win. That's the way Seattle won. That's the way the Eagles won. You know, even Stafford, he throws the ball. You know, he's great at throwing the ball. He's a great quarterback, but he needs he won the Super Bowl. He had a decent run game. So we got to be run heavy and tough. You know, get back to the top defense. You know, we have to be. I mean, I don't know if that's really answering the question because that's giving you two answers. But if I had a choice, not really. That's a good question. If I had a choice, I would want a great defense, and I would run heavy run offense. Not throwing the ball all over the place, scoring 30 points. Not that 30 points ain't good, but you know we talked about this on another show about running the ball. It helps defense out, and also I don't know if that's really answering the question, but I have two answers, I guess. I want to be run heavy and tough defense. We have to play good defense and run the ball. I don't know if that's answering it, but that's my answer.
Ray, now I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna give my answer. Then I'm gonna let you go, and we're gonna.
I don't know if that's an identity, but
and let Rob Bass give him a chance to speak. But I want our identity. What I want our identity to be. I want us to be physical up front. All right. I want us to be stuffing the run. I want us to be able to stop the run. Everything else behind it, we'll see how it goes. But I want us to be physical up front and be able to stop the run. I want the Cowboys team to be able to, what I want them to be known for is stopping the run. You're gonna have to throw the ball on us, is how what I'm looking at and how I want to see this defense. It starts up front with your front seven, because that's where it's gonna start at. And then your back half, which is your secondary, they're gonna have to go from there. Will they be able to? We'll see. Don't know. But first, something that we haven't seen in a very, very long time is to be physical and stout up front and stopping the run. Go ahead, Randy.
Okay. What I want, I kind of agree with Oscar. I want us to be able to run the ball a little bit more, and use the passing game to do play action after the run. I think we're going to have to run the ball better inside the 20-yard line in the red zone. If we don't do that, our offense won't improve. So I agree with what Oscar said altogether. So I'm with Oscar on what he said.
So he was asking a question about the defense.
Yeah, it was more about the defense. He wanted to see.
He wanted to see our mindset in the defense.
The defense is going to have to put pressure on, from either the edge or from shooting gaps and things like that. But I think our run stopping is going to be okay. I'm a little more worried about the defensive backfield, but I think we've even improved there. So I think if we're able to be a little bit more physical on the line and the linebackers, I think we'll be fine.
Same thing, run stopping. Okay.
Yeah, got to run, stop the run.
Yep.
So we all basically said the same thing.
As usual.
Welcome to the channel, Robbie. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Welcome in, Robbie.
My brother.
Thanks for having me, fam. Yeah, it's been a minute. Just working a lot of hours, my man. Just putting in anywhere from 65 to 68 hours a week. So yeah, man, it's been pretty busy, but it's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me too. How you doing, Rob?
I'm well. How are you, brother?
Oh yeah, I'm excellent. I'm excellent. I just, you know how the Cowboys, fan base all over again every day.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else want to come in on it?
I don't even like the
before
bet.
we move to
Before I go, I just want to say just one thing. Yeah, on your Cowboys fans, I don't even like gambling. Y'all gonna make me gamble.
what are you
Because
talking
we're dealing with y'all fan bases because y'all driving me up the wall. I'm gonna go ahead and drink, go in the refrigerator and get my sangria and drink. Good night.
Get his stack grill.
Good night.
You like gambling? Take those dice and gargle them. Take 2 dice and gargle them, Momo.
That's called peer pressure, Momo.
Love you, bro.
Oh boy. He said he gonna get his sangria. Oh shit.
He's gonna get a
That's damn ripple. Ain't no sangria.
But Rob,
Yes, sir.
we was talking about what we seeing in our culture so far since Brian Schottenheimer has been the head coach. You might not agree with it. Most people don't. I mean, but what are you seeing when it comes to the Eagles culture?
It's I think we've been handcuffed with the AJ drama these last couple of years, especially now that everything's coming to fruition with with him being gone now and everything's kind of getting aired out. So, I think with us being as successful as we've been with that drama, I just kind of think that the culture is going to go back to, not go back, but really just to stay on point of, Super Bowl or bust for us. I think it's going to be, I think Jalen's going to be able to play more freely now with AJ being gone. So, I like the direction of where Philly is going. I hope we wrap up the Jalen Carter contract sooner than later, put in a lot of incentives so it can protect Philly, but at the same time get him paid. So no, man, I feel good. I think it was addition by subtraction, getting rid of AJ. I think now Jalen can go out and just play freely and just get the ball to the open receiver.
So, I mean, I know you're an Eagles fan. So when it comes to the Cowboys and what you've been seeing since Brian Schottenheimer has been the head coach, do you as a football fan, do you see any difference, or are you seeing this being stagnant, or are you seeing the same old Cowboys? What do you see when it comes to Cowboys?
I think he was an accident. It turned out to be like a reach at first, but turned out to be a good reach. He wasn't clearly the pick that everybody was wanted to go with. Everybody wanted prime time in there or somebody else. I mean, Shoddy, never being a head coach for all the years he's been a coordinator. I think that there was a lot of negative perception that can he go in and do it, but no, man, I think he's exceeded expectations up to this point. He's saying the right things. That offense looks good. I wish he would have taken a little bit of more accountability for the defensive failures last year, because I hear from a lot of Cowboy content creators that sit there and say, oh, no, that was Jerry and Steven hiring Eberflus. That's not on Shoddy. But Shoddy's the head coach. You got to take some fucking accountability because you're the head coach. So I wish you would have taken a little bit more accountability of that instead of it being scapegoated on Eberflus as much as it did. But beyond that, you guys are headed in the right direction, man. I mean, I hate to say it, but I keep it a buck about it, man. I mean, Shoddy's a good head coach. I don't know what Parker's going to turn out to be. No one does yet because he hasn't been our defensive coordinator yet. He's had success in these previous roles, but it's a different role. But yeah, I think you guys are headed in the right direction. I think where the turning point will be as far as culture for the Cowboys is the accountability. If you guys hold your player, including your quarterback, accountable, then I think that then that's when you really know that the culture has changed in Dallas.
I agree, Rob. Like I said, like our team, we got rid of our cancer. You got rid of your cancer. Fresh slate.
Right.
CZ, you got something? Is CZ still here?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's there.
Yeah. Hold on.
He's playing with the skunks.
He went to feed the skunks. Yeah.
No, guys, humping the stunts.
Oh crap! I'm back. What's up?
Okay. I was like,
I was trying to see if you had something to say.
No, I agree with what Rob was saying. Like, our culture is, what it is, and we're gonna see what's going on for our offense. Your culture is, is basically the same place we are. We're finding out what is gonna be what. Our culture is keep the main thing, like Warren said, and yours is yet to be determined.
Hey, Dirty, my super chat is right now. The super chat for the Next Level Sports Lounge is the cash out.
The cash out.
The scan code is right there on the screen, and the cash out is going across the bottom of the screen. So
I have a question for Rob.
Yeah.
How much would you pay Jalen Carter?
I wouldn't pay him as much as Simmons. I think Simmons has been more productive, but I think Carter has a little bit more upside if he could stay disciplined. So I was thinking roughly around 32, 33. And then make a lot of it incentive based of pretty much, again, protecting the Eagles by, saying this is going to be in your contract, this is going to be in your contract, just to try to keep him incentive based to make, is there any potential higher than Simmons possibly? But I think it should be roughly around 33-ish.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, I want it, like 33, 32, and incentive based to where it's more than Simmons.
Exactly.
Incentive. Like, I think that's the perfect thing for him.
So you think that before we move to Vinny, let me read Dirty Sanchez. He said, "Damn it, if you had super chat, I would have super chatted it." Somebody asked Momo why was he sniffing his fingers. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling.
Momo, we don't know.
So before we go to Vinny, welcome to the panel, Vinny. Before we go to Vinny, so who do you think the highest D tackle should be? Do you think Jeffrey Simmons deserves to be the highest, or who? Let me ask you this question: it's better. Who are your top 5 D tackles in the league right now?
Asking me, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Simmons, Lawrence. I think Carter's up there as far as top 5. The kid out of Denver, I think his last name, I think it's Wolf, maybe.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
like that.
Is that Derek Wolf?
Possibly. Yeah, the kid out of Denver is really good. That defense is just really good. Of course, your guy, of course, is top 5. I mean, for sure.
What about that kid in Carolina? Is pretty good too, Rob.
Yeah, Derek Brown's really good too.
Yeah, I was going to get there. I was going to put him as
Sorry,
my 5.
sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good, brother. You're good. Yeah, but I was going to put him as 5. But yeah, I think that's my top 5.
See, I this is just my opinion. I believe the Eagles are not in a bad situation with the Jalen Carter. Worst comes to worst, you get rid of Jalen Carter. You get a 1 and a 3 for him, if that's good enough. I'm just throwing numbers out there. Don't kill me right now. You get a 1 and a 3 for him. You pay Ojomo. You pay DeJean. You pay Quinton. You pay Quignon, and then I believe that would be. So you're not in a bad situation. If you sign him, you keep a great player. If you get rid of him, you get a 1 and a 3. You sign a Jomo, and you're still in great shape. So I don't, Eagle, not Eagle fans. Certainly they're panicking for no reason. I wouldn't panic at all. It's a win-win situation either way they go with it. So that's just my opinion.
I just think you're right. You're absolutely right. It's win-win. I totally
Rob,
agree with
just question.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jesse.
Rob, I have a question for you. You and CZ. The injury, that surgery he had on both shoulders, would that affect his pay? Just saying. Is it?
I think that's why he hasn't gotten paid yet. Is I think that it's like a wait and see. We picked up his option, his 5th-year option. So he's making some decent money this year anyway. So I think it's just more of a wait and see. I think it's going to be his shoulders if they hold up, and then of course his attitude. He's got to grow up as well. But the thing is, it's no different than what you guys are dealing with. I'm talking about Dallas is what you guys are dealing with Pickens. I mean, the kid got a bad rap, and some of it he probably brought on himself in Pittsburgh. But he's matured. He's growing up. And it's the same with Carter, in my opinion. What he did at Dak last year wasn't right at all. Spitting on a player is just, that ain't the right way of handling it. He should have just held out and then try to crush him,
Right.
during
couple
the
sacks.
game. But I think he's growing up. I mean, he's young and he's going to make mistakes, and I think it's just a wait and see. But to Oscar's point, I agree. It's win-win. If we, see how those shoulders hold up and see if he's matured, then pay him. He's a damn good ball player. There's no question about that. But it's his attitude and his health. He's got to stay healthy.
Before we go to Vinny, what's good, Hoodie Kush, man? Shout out to Hoodie Kush, y'all. What's up,
Fair
Linda?
enough.
What's up, Linda? Y'all go. For those who go check out Hoodie Kush, go check out his channel. Go
Well, Linda.
subscribe and check him out, y'all. I got some good shit going on over there. West Virginia, what's good, West Virginia? What you got for us, Vinny? We can't hear you. You muted. I can unmute you.
Sound great.
Did it. No, I just didn't know what you guys were talking about. By the time I tried to get on my computer, I don't know where you guys were at.
Well, we was just talking about the culture. We spoke about the culture of both teams, Rob Bay and CZ, and also we talked about the Cowboys. We was talking about the defensive tackles at that particular time with Rob Bay. But how are you feeling about so far the hiring of Brian Schottenheimer and him going into his second year?
Yeah, I think he's going to do well this year. That's my opinion. Obviously, we're hoping that he does well. He's got everything that all the pedigree from his dad and all, and a bunch of years of coaching. So I think he's going to be fine. He gets along well with the players. I think him and Parker are really working together with this team. Where last year Eberflus was nowhere to be found, and they were yelling and screaming at each other. So I think them being together is going to really bring this team all together. You know what I'm saying? From offense, defense, special teams, everything is all going to come together. I sure hope so.
Me too.
Blue, you got something?
No, I'm just listening to you.
So I got two questions, and one for Rob A and CZ, and then the other question is for the Cowboys fans that's on the panel. Jesse, you can tune in whenever you so choose. Well, Jesse, I can add you, so I have three questions, so I can add you to it because you're in the same boat. First question that I have, CZ and Rob A. With the loss of Stoutland,
Yes, sir. Yes,
how
sir.
are you expecting this offensive line to pick up where they left off at with him being there, or are you looking for a bumpy road throughout this season and getting them to where they need to be?
I'm more worried about health than I am about scheme. I think we have some very intelligent, very athletic, two of the best tackles in the overall league. I think they're phenomenal, so I'm not worried about the scheme as much as I am about them holding up as far as their health. Lane's not getting any younger for sure. Of course, Dickerson is having health issues. That's why we reworked his contract to lessen the years to his deal by 2 years. We took 2 years
last year.
Yeah, and then of course Jurgens needs to hold up as well. They're athletic enough, I think, to pick up the scheme. I think it's still a learning curve, so I think it'll take 4 or 5 games before they kind of get it down. But I think they can get it down. I think they're smart enough, they're athletic enough to go to that zone scheme as opposed to the scheme that Stoutland, of course, ran. But they got to hold up, man. I think the whole key to our success this upcoming season is based on our offensive line. That's why, like, when I've been on other live streams, I've been mentioning, people have been talking about bringing in Max Crosby and stuff like that. Honestly, I think the biggest priority to me, if I was Howie, is to go out and get, like, maybe Elijah Vera Tucker from the Jets to solidify our offensive line, to put him in at right guard, to solidify that, or to bring in some more depth on that offensive line, to have more depth, because that was our bread and butter. When a player would go out and Fred Johnson would come in when Lane Johnson was out, and we didn't skip too much of a beat. But I think we'll be okay as far as scheme goes, but it's still a learning curve.
Yeah, I agree with Rob. I'm not too worried about the scheme. I'm more worried about Juergens and the right guard for us. Like, I don't know if Juergens is going to hold up the whole season. I think Landon can hold up. And right guard situation, I'm not too enthused with Steen. I'd like to see Bell be put in, or maybe even dark horse like Holland Pierce, like one of the bigger guys that can run block better. But right, like it depends. The whole season depends on what the offensive line does. That's for every team. If your O-line's bad, it's not going to be good for you.
It's quite important for our team as well, because that's our identity, man. I mean, our identity when we won the Super Bowl was run Saquon, drop, and keep defenses honest by bringing that safety down, and then we'd go up over the top. I mean, that's what won us the Super Bowl, really. So, yeah, man, we got to stay healthy, and we got to make sure these guys are wrapping their heads around the new scheme. I feel confident that we can do it. I think we are going to do it. I think the East is ours to win. I think the NFC is ours to win. I think we're up there with the Rams. The Seahawks, I think, are going to take a step back. The Rams scare me a little bit. I want to see what they're about. But, yeah, man, I feel good about this upcoming season.
So, Jesse, my question to you is, before I get to the Cowboys side, my question to you is, y'all haven't been able to y'all haven't drafted well, offensive linemen well in the draft. It's been hit and miss with you guys. So are you happy with who you drafted at offensive line, and how are you expecting this offensive line to be better than they were in the previous years? Jesse? No Jesse? Okay, no Jesse. He's not here no more. Okay. To the Cowboys. So I'm gonna ask you guys. And I'm gonna go down the line and let y'all answer the question. When it comes to our offensive line, everybody knows when it comes to our offensive line, the weakness are the left tackle and the right tackle. Are y'all expecting Terrence Steele and Tyler Guyton to take a big step moving forward and being better than what they were? Because Tyler Guyton was a first-round draft pick. So he's going into his third season?
Third season, yeah.
So how are you looking at these two? Because we have really no problem when it comes to our interior linemen, the guards and the center. The main issue would be the left tackle and the right tackle. So how are you guys looking at this as being better, or you think that we should replace Terrence Steele or Tyler Guyton? How are you guys looking at this when it comes to our offensive line? I'll start with you, Vinny.
I think that the coaching is what's going to make these guys better and make them more improved. I think Guyton has the tools and the strength, because now it's his third year, to get better, and the footwork and all that with Steele. As long as they can get their footwork together, I think they're going to be okay. Like I said, I think it's with with coaching is what's going to help these guys. I think that was lacking last year. So if that helps them improve, I think we'll be okay. But it is going to be a concern, definitely a concern.
Randy, what you got for us, Randy?
Well, it's kind of ironic that Guyton is training with Lane Johnson from the Eagles.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So
shit. I don't like that. Sorry, Randy.
I do,
brother.
I do,
like
Rob,
that.
because
yeah,
he kind of might wear off on him a little bit.
saw that
and that's
video.
what we need.
I was gonna say, video.
Yeah, so I like it that he's training with him. Steele, I'm worried. This is Steele's last year here. He's not going to be here after this year. And if Guyton don't play well, he may not be here after this year. So, but from what I understand, Guyton has bulked up quite a bit. So that's what I understand. I don't know if it's true or not, but he's training with the right guy. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Oscar, what you got for us?
Well, I agree. I think Guyton's going to be a little bit better this year. I mean, he's going to have to improve. We need those tackles to come up big for us. If not, like Randy said, it's his last year. It's Steele's last year. You know, I don't think we have to worry about our interior for now. Hopefully, everybody stays healthy. But our tackles have been a problem for the last couple of years. You know, and if Guyton can't get it done this year, like I said before, that's why I don't understand what Momo came at me for saying. If a guy can't produce, he's got to go. The Eagles never held anybody back because they were a high draft pick or because they paid him a lot of money. If he can't produce, he's got to go. I don't think I said anything wrong before. It could be anybody. That's why I'm glad we don't have these long contracts on these defenses because you know what? You can't produce, you can't do what Christian Parker asks you or the coaching staff asks you. You got to go. And, you know, and I like what Rob A brought up. You know, everybody worry about adding defense to the Eagles. Their defense, to me, I said there's a top defense. I've been saying this for months. I don't think they need to add anything, really, to be honest with you. I said if they should add anything, it is on the offensive line. That would be great. I never even thought of that, but that's a great comment. I never even thought of that. You know, they're so concerned about Crosby and this one. Add somebody on the offensive line. Because if you realize every team that's been successful the last few years, and even the teams that made the playoffs or were the top teams in the league last year, all had top offensive line and top defensive line. So that's how you got to win. You got to. Roy brought it up before. You know, you got to win the battle.
I agree 100%, Oscar.
You know, so all the top teams have good offensive line and good defensive line. Go ahead, Jesse. Go ahead, brother.
I agree 100%, Oscar. That's to say about my team. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I agree about my team. My offensive line, I got Schmitz. He needs to prove himself this year. And especially John Runyon Jr. He ain't his dad. So don't be surprised he gets the axe, but he's got to prove himself. Just like in the safeties over there. Adebo's fine, but Banks, who hasn't been signed for his fifth-year deal, and the other guys in the back, Newsom and the rest, they got to prove themselves or they're hitting the axe. We're not playing. It's no I in team. Prove it or lose it. That's all to it. What's up, Hoodie?
He'll be back.
Hey, I want to say one thing real quick. It is true that all dogs do look like their masters. When Vinny held that dog up, they look a lot alike.
Oh God, yeah.
He's a little
the dog looked a little
me,
smarter, but other than that, that's
he's
the dog makes better than Vinny, though. The dog makes better.
Yeah, don't be talking bad about that dog.
Yeah.
What's good, Hoodie?
Welcome, Hoodie.
Well, what's good with y'all? How's everybody?
No, I say he's a better baker. What's up, everybody?
Everybody's good.
I can't solid, man.
So you want to follow up in this, Hoodie?
So say that again. I'm sorry.
You want to follow up into this conversation?
Sure. What was the topic at first?
Well, I asked a question about the offensive line. Are you expecting them to make a major step moving forward with the left tackle and right tackle Steele and Tyler Guyton? Or are you looking to replace them? Me personally, I think they would be better this year than they have been in the previous years. That's how I look at it. Tyler Guyton, he's putting in the work. And Turn Steele here to talk. He here to talk about what everybody's saying. And he is a better run blocker than he is a pass blocker. But I think he'll be better. So jump in and give us your take on it.
All right. I'll start with Terrence Steele. What people are failing to remember about Terrence Steele is 4 seasons ago he had an ACL MCL tear. Okay, and since he's come back from that ACL tear, he has been the only offensive lineman at the Cowboys had, granted, not too great at pass pro. A monster when you get him on the move and run blocking. But he's been the only offensive lineman that we've had that hasn't missed a snap. Well, not a snap, but a game. You know what I'm saying? He's played every single game the past 4 seasons. So before everybody now, I agree. This may be his last season. This may be his last season as a Dallas Cowboy. Remains to be seen. Find out. But if the one thing you can't question about the young man is his availability. You can't question that. You know what I'm saying? And after watching Crown Global with Vach and Brian Broaddus, they had who was it? Offensive line guy. Name is escaping me right now.
Clayton Adams?
No, but Clayton Adams. I'll get to Clayton Adams in a hot
Oh, you're
second.
talking about
Duke Manyweather.
Duke Manyweather, the offensive line.
Okay,
guru.
Duke Merriweather.
So
Okay.
Duke Manyweather, he works with everybody. He works with everybody almost everybody within the NFL. So they had a conversation with Duke Manyweather, and the one thing that he pointed out about Terrence Steele is it's not so much his ability. What's making him more of a problem in pass pro is technique, his hands. Every time,
I heard him say
no matter
that.
what, for some odd reason, like if they make a move,
Hands.
instead of having his hands here, they drop, which makes them easy to turn, which makes them easy to bull rush. You know what I'm saying? There is no need for a swim because his hands are low, so he's already playing behind. All right. So if he can get that in control, I think he'll be a better pass pro guy. Now, when we're talking about Tyler Guyton, it's never been Tyler Guyton's ability that's held him back. It's never been his ability. Even though he only played 8 games in college as a right tackle, and we brought him in a left tackle, okay? It's never been his ability since he's been in the league. It's been his availability. Every year, there's something that for some odd reason, he's just injured. Every year, something happens. He'll start to get better. He'll get injured. He'll regress. So all it comes down to the only thing that will keep Tyler Guyton off the field is Tyler Guyton. You know what I'm saying? He's learning. He's slimming down, but getting bigger. If you think if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying. And I have no issue with Tyler Guyton. Now, as far as Terrence Steele hearing the noise, you can thank Drew Sheldon for that. You can thank Drew Sheldon for that. Drew Sheldon is ready-made. He just needs coaching up. And the fact that, now I'm going to bring up Clayton Adams, the fact that we have Clayton Adams, the fact that we have Connor Riley, who are both offensive line gurus. Connor Riley, if anybody remembers, he coached the offensive line at K-State with Cooper Beebe. You know what I'm saying? So that in and of itself, I mean, the dude won 5 titles with K-State. You know what I'm saying? Like he's done shit. You know what I'm saying? So having him here is a breath of fresh air. You're seeing the interior of our offensive line being extremely stout with Tyler Booker, Cooper Beebe, and Tyler Smith. Now it's just the tackles, right? So if Tyler Guyton could take that step this year, if he's healthy, if barring injury, if he stays on the field, then I think we'll be that much better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, having him work with Lane Johnson, bruh, yeah, because when he got drafted, remember that same year we moved on from Tyron Smith, which held him back. You know what I'm saying? If we'd have kept Tyron Smith and still drafted Tyler Guyton would be a much better Tyler Guyton than he is now. You know what I'm saying? Hence why now he's working with Tyron Smith because he's in the building, if that makes sense to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think we're good, man. I think the offensive line will be good this year. It just comes down to continuity and if everybody stays healthy.
Good take. Now, if anybody else got something to say before we move to the next topic, y'all can anytime.
I think we have had great takes on this guy. I think it's going good.
Because I'm finna move to the defense next.
Let's move to the defense.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think the defense is.
So, CZ and Rob, you consider your defensive line being the best defensive line in the league, correct?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, I don't really.
Who's CZ? Who's his squad?
He's Eagles fan.
CZ and Rob Bay, the Eagles. So, with that being said, moving forward, are you looking when it comes to your D tackles? I agree. You got a nice set of D tackles. That's we kind of mimicked that. I like the fact that we did because we never put stock into defensive tackles. So with that being said, how are you looking for your edges to be? Are you looking for your edges to be more productive this season, or are they going to just put it just all on the defensive tackles with Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis?
Well,
how are you looking for your defensive ends to produce moving forward?
The key is for our defenses tackles that have to push up into the quarterback and then the defensive ends mop up. So, like, Jalen Hunt, I expect a little bit more this year. Like, I think he's just blossoming into a really, really good player. And Gennard, I see as, a guy he's going to get a ton of pressures, I think, this year. And with our, we still have Nolan Smith, and I think, if he gets a chance and plays like he did in the playoffs, we're going to have a great rotation at edge. And plus we have Ebiketie and Espinoza too. They're, some quality backups we have. So I think we're good at edge. Like the Max Crosby talk, I think it was just talk. I didn't really see a need for him. Yeah. Rob?
I mean, I think you nailed it, man. I think what it is that I think that they're going to require so much attention to focus on our D tackles that it's going to put a lot of one-on-ones on the edge where I could see Jalix having a big year. I could see Grenard having a big year. I like the Epinesa move because I don't think he's played with D tackles that he, in Buffalo that he'll have here in Philly. I think they're just going to take I think Davis and Carter and Ojimo is going to take so much pressure off those edges because they're going to require so much attention that it's just going to leave a lot of one-on-ones on the outside. And I like that.
Before you finish, Rob, didn't y'all lose Maro Ojomo, or is he still there?
No, he's still here.
Ojomo's still there. We lost Milton Williams.
All right.
Milton Williams, we lost him, but Ojomo's still there.
Ojomo's great. Okay. I love Ojomo.
All right. So, all right, let me make this absolutely clear. CZ, Rob, fucking hate the Eagles. Okay? Fucking hate you guys.
Thank you.
But I'm a realist. I am a realist. I give the props where they're to be given. Okay, you guys have probably one of the most fiercest front sevens, probably in the NFC. I can't say the entire league, but the NFC for sure. Okay, my only pushback to you guys is we've seen when Jordan Davis is off the field, we've seen somewhat of a drop off. When Jalen Carter's off the field, we have seen some of a drop off. Your edges, as good as they are, I think your edges rely more. In fact, your front four relies more on your linebacker play. Now, I'll give you that. Y'all got some of the best linebackers in the league. One of them being that fucker I can't stand who chases down running backs who run 4.2. You know what I'm saying?
Zach Bond.
Zach Bond.
Bond was a first team All Pro as well.
I hate him because he's good.
Duke Manyweather said that he thinks Zach Bond is the best linebacker in the league, best middle linebacker in the league.
I can't argue it. You can't argue it because you've seen it. It's tangible. You've seen it, so I can't argue it. As much as I want to say, "Oh man, y'all trash," I can't say that because we know Zach Bond's a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? I seen this dude run down. Was that the Chargers game? Bro, he had him by like 15 yards. He had about 15 yards, and he still ran him down. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I actually think he should have got MVP that year. That defensive MVP that year. That
defensive player of the year.
Yeah, defensive player of the year. That year that Patrick Surtain won.
Yeah.
Zach Bond was playing with his head was on fire this season.
Lights out.
They gave it to Patrick Surtain, but I don't understand why. But hey.
And you're talking about that was just a lucky fucking pickup. I mean, because we brought him in from New Orleans as a special teamer.
He was a special teamer.
Because he wasn't even supposed to be the guy here. The guy that was supposed to start for us was the kid that we picked up from Tampa.
Yeah. Like that's
and he ended up retiring on us, and then we fucking had Drew Bond in there, and then he made first team All Pro that year.
That's the funny thing about football. You know what I'm saying? Like that diamond in the rough may come from the weirdest place, and he can just light it up. You know what I'm saying? And Zach Bond was one of them. That doesn't happen every year. You know what I'm saying? That's one of those once in a blue things. So you guys definitely lucked up with that. I'm hoping that we luck up in that department, in the linebacker department, with one Mr. Jayshawn Barham. That's who I'm looking at, Jayshawn Barham. Now, don't get me wrong, DeMarvion Overshown, he's a fucking beast when healthy.
Yeah, you're right.
After seeing D. Winters, what he was able to do with San Francisco, even just coming in for a Fred Warner. Bro, you can't argue that. Shamar James, he led the team in tackles last year, and we were the worst defensive team in the league. So that has to say something. Hopefully our edges matches our DTs, because again, the Philadelphia Eagles probably have a set of the best DTs in the league, or at least in the NFC. And I would have to say that the Cowboys have a close second DT room, very close second. It's not a long
especially when you talk about combination of the two. We wanted Jalen Carter, and I remember the draft. I was fucking pissed off when the Eagles got him. I kept saying, "Don't let this motherfucker fall to the Eagles. Don't let this man. I'll be damned." So yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
no, your D tackles are definitely up there as well. I mean, going out and getting Quentin Williams, he's a beast, and Kenny Clark is no joke, man. So I mean, kudos to Dallas for that. Those are some good pickups.
So, but
good.
No, go ahead. Go on, finish. Go on, finish the take.
No, it's just when we none of us knows anything right now as far as what our teams are going to do, how we're going to deploy these gentlemen. We know the who's who, you know what I'm saying? But how do we fit everything around that? And none of us know. Giants, Eagles, Washington, you know what I'm saying? Even the Cowboys, we don't know exactly how this is going to shape out. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said earlier, you guys should win the NFC East. I'm going to push back on that. I'm going to push back on that only because no team in the NFC, no team in the league is the same. No team in the league is the same. Everybody's lost something or gained something. You know what I'm saying? So even though you guys probably don't, the Eagles probably don't have much of a defensive fall off, their offense is going to be your issue. You know what I'm saying? Because you traded size for speed. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, it's not a completely bad thing. But when you're playing NFC East of big ass dudes, linebackers who play with their hair on fire, R.L. Reese, you know what I'm saying? Let me see, Sonny Styles, you know what I'm saying? D. Winters and the like. When you're playing, like, you're trading your size for speed, I think you guys are probably going to have a hard time offensively, unless you're more rule-centric, and we don't know what that's going to look like yet. You know what I'm saying? I could say the same thing for the Giants, but unfortunately, Cam Scatterbull is really not going to start the season. We know Malik Neighbors probably won't start the season. You have two older statesmen at wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So what is your offense going to be? Your probably your highlight to your offense is going to be tight end from Baltimore.
Likely.
Fucking likely. Like, not in the mood for that. But you got to deal with it.
You'll find out, won't you?
If you actually, what you just said, you're absolutely right when what you just said as far as no team's exactly the same. But if you think about it, on the Eagles' offensive starters, we've only lost one offensive starter, which was A.J. Brown. Big loss, no doubt. But, I think that'll open Jalen up to not have to force feed AJ and his ego to try to appease the masses. So I mean, that's our only non-starter this year. When you think about it, everyone else is still, all of our starters are still the same. And on defense, we've only lost 2 starters, which was Jalen Phillips and Adoree Jackson. And losing Adoree Jackson was actually, we upgraded that position by bringing in Reek Woolen to replace Adoree, and we brought in Grenard to replace Jalen Phillips.
Which is a better pickup, honestly. Grabbing Reek Woolen as opposed to Adoree Jackson, that's a better pickup. You definitely
absolutely
there,
right.
But your safety room, you know what I'm saying? Let's look at your safety room. Your safety room, who would you have? Reed Stankenshits, Reed Blankenship. Sorry, I do that to you guys.
Wait before we move to the safety. Wait, because that's gonna be the next. That's gonna be the next one. I want to give everybody a chance on the panel to speak about. Jesse, I'm gonna go to you last about your Giants. Randy, what you got to say about when it comes to our defensive? We all pretty set when it comes. Feel pretty good when it comes to our defensive line with Tito, with Quinn, and with Kenny Clark and Bullet. So we feel good with the defensive line, even LT Overton. So when it comes to do y'all think we should add to the outside linebacker / edge room, or are you just really ready to see what they can do after, along with when it comes to the middle linebackers?
More depth.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. First of all, I want to say that I like our defensive line. They brought in two big guys, one to give Quinnen a break here and there. I believe Quinnen's going to be used on the left or the right side. And something that nobody's really talked about yet, I believe Barnham is going to be used as an edge rusher at times to help out the rush, because he's so physical. And so I believe that our line is going to be okay. I believe our linebackers are going to be okay. Again, I say this. I think our secondary is going to be better. I don't know how much better, with Downs and more. But I believe that with the addition of Malachi Lawrence, who hopefully he comes out and he plays well, gets 6 to 8 sacks this year, maybe. And if you can get 6 to 8 out of Gary, I think we're going to be just fine on the defense. I think we're going to be a lot better than people think. I'm not saying we're going to take off, to number 10, around 10 in the defense, but if we could just stop teams 2 more times a game, then I think our defense is going to be improved big time.
Vinny, what you think about it?
Yeah, I think our defense is going to be fun. I think if anything, maybe add either another corner, or maybe if we can get a Brooks type of player, because he would be our best linebacker to start. And you know that all the pressure is going to be coming from all different A, B, C gap. It's coming from everywhere. So I don't think we need necessarily need an edge. And I think with Gary and Ezeraku and Lawrence and Burnham, I think that we got plenty, with edge type of players. But I think if we can add a linebacker, I don't think you can ever go wrong with that.
Austin.
Well, I'm a little. I still think we need another piece or so, and on the defense. And I'm not saying it to make it great or top 3 or top 5. We're far from that at this point. But to make it, for me to feel a little bit more comfortable right now. I know I said the other day, let's Christian Parker deal with what he has to deal with. Let him see what he needs. It gave us, we didn't spend all the money that we could have, so we gave us options in the future, whether it's a deadline and free agency. There's still some players out there we can pick up. The Eagles made some great pickups in the last couple of days that fill in their depth and stuff like that. I still think we need a couple of plays. And again, I'm not saying to win the Super Bowl, to make it a top 5 seed. That's not what I'm saying. To fill it out and be a decent defense, I think we still maybe need another player or so, maybe adding a linebacker, like Vinny said, maybe another corner or something, maybe in case one of the guys like Lavelle or Bland don't live up to par. Remember, we're depending on a lot of injured players, just like every other team, just like the Giants with their offense and the Eagles with their offensive line and Washington with their their main players. Everybody's depending on injured players, but I think our defense is depending more on our injured players than other teams. Other teams have a little more depth than we do on the defensive side. And, for Bell, can't get it done, and then Overshown can't get it done because of their injuries, and Bland can't come back from his injury. And now you got 3 other positions you got to worry about. Here we go again. We're already thin at linebacker, we're already thin at corner, and now you got 2 corners that we don't know what we're going to have, and you got a linebacker that we don't know what we're going to have. We're all expecting them to play decent and better under Christian Parker. And remember, when we say better, you got to remember what we went through last year. We're only comparing to what we compared to last year. So when we take Christian Parker in as a god, yeah, compared to what we had last year, yes, he's a god to us. Yes, we're not, people, it's all, yes, we're just saying that because people in the chat saying, oh, we're making him a god. Yes, some people are. Not on this chat. No, we're not. It's a breath of fresh air to get somebody like Christian Parker with fresh thoughts and teaching, which we haven't had in years. Even when we had other coaches, yes, they were great coaches like Quinn was, and Zimmer towards the end of the season, he turned the defense around a little bit, and we had Marinelli and stuff like that. But we had a lot of veterans on our team back in those days. Now it seems like we have a lot of young players, and you need somebody like Christian Parker that can teach these young players. Veterans, you can't teach. It's hard. It's hard to teach an old dog a new trick. So it's good that's why I said I'm glad that we didn't go out and get a lot of these name players. Like Rob A always says, sometimes you don't need to go out to get the name players. See what you have with the young guys. Let them be coached up. That seems to be the mistake. And then you bring in a high-end player, pay him all this kind of money, and then it dwarfs the younger player getting his snaps and his reps and him learning the game, because he's got to sit on the bench behind a veteran player that's getting paid $20-25 million. So I'm glad in a way we didn't, but in the other hand, I still think we should maybe go get another player or so, maybe a linebacker, just to calm the whole linebacker room down, not put all the pressure on the younger guys like Downs and all these other players. Maybe go get and I'm just throwing a name out there, like a Wagner, somebody just to calm the defense down, linebacker room down, and somebody that can gather everybody up and calm them down. So if we can do that, I would feel a lot better. But I like the direction it's going. And again, not saying we're going to be top 5 or top 10 or anything like that. We just got to be better than last year. That's where we're so optimistic and happy. And, we're happy to have Christian Parker, because after what we went through last year, anything is a blessing. So that's just me.
I'll say this about the corner, the corner and the linebacker rooms. As far as adding an edge rusher, I'm going to be honest with you. We have depth. Like, I understand that we may be relying on a few injured players, but we have the depth behind them. Grabbing Kobe Durant, bringing in Darion, that means something. Josh Butler, a full year removed off of ACL, now having a training camp and not rehabbing, that means something. Savone Revel, having a full training camp of training and not rehabbing, it means something. So I'm not doom and gloom when it comes to my cornerback and my linebacker room. Now, are there questions about the linebackers? One, can DeMarvion stay healthy? That's literally the only question that we have. Would I like to have at least another piece in there? Yes, but yes and no, because we do have a Justin Barron, who deserves to be seen. Like, we bring him back and put him on a practice squad for nothing, and he was cherry picked. He was hand picked by Shotty. So I think, and then on top of that, you have guys on the team, or at least on the defense, with position flex, such as Maris Leofau. Not only can he be an outside linebacker, which he will primarily play this season, but he also has some inside linebacker flex. So even let's just say for sake of an argument, DeMarvion doesn't play up to snuff. Then you can go ahead and bring in Maris Leofow because you have the depth on the outside linebacker room. Like you said, Malachi Lawrence, Rashawn Gary. You still have Sam Williams. LT Overton can even get out and play the outside linebacker because he has the size. Now, working with BT Jordan with these guys working with BT Jordan, that will make all the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like BT Jordan was in Denver last season, and Denver led the league in sacks. You know what I'm saying?
But Denver had a hell of a lot more talent than what Dallas does on that defense.
That's the thing. Did they?
Yeah, I'm in Denver, and I can tell you that Nick Benito. Wolf.
All right, that's Nick Benito. Who else?
Should do their defensive lines like top 5 defensive line. Their linebackers are the same as well. Like, yeah, dude, they're telling you. A lot of players you just named on Dallas are Jags, bro. They're Jags. They're just another guy on the roster.
Rashawn Gary pretty good with Green Bay. So are we really calling him?
He had 7 sacks the first 3-4 games, and then disappeared the rest of the season.
Because he was asked to reroute tight ends. His role was different once Micah got acclimated. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, this is the context that we miss. You know
this is a context that I can appreciate your optimism as far as the defense will be better. They will be. I think 23-24 is what you guys will end up with. But we're talking about some intelligent coaches with some intelligent front offices that have given up players to you guys that are not all of that you guys are making them out to be. D. Winters, if D. Winters was that guy, you really think the Niners would have traded him away to Dallas, knowing Shanahan and Lynch's way of running a team? Like, if he was that good, he was not going to just trade him away to Dallas for Scooby snacks. It's the same thing with Durant. Like, if Durant was that good,
okay,
why Sean McVay and Les Snead is not going to sit there and give four draft picks to upgrade that position to Trent McDuffie, because if Durant was that guy, they wouldn't have gotten rid of him and went out and gave 4 draft picks up for McDuffie.
Cap casualty. When they were there, of course they want to upgrade every year. The team wants to
cap casualty. They just paid McDuffie $124 million.
Okay, so all right, by that metric, we've seen what George Pickens was able to do last season, right? By that metric, I'm just walk with me. By that metric, George Pickens just had a 1,400-yard season.
What metric are you referencing to? Because I'm not following what you're laying down.
Hear me out, okay? What was he in Pittsburgh? He wasn't number 1, yeah, but was his production as good as it was?
Did he have the quarterback that would have given him the
You see the context? You see the context there? See what even
a wide receiver is a dependent position.
Even though the Rams moved on from Kobe Durant did something that no other cornerback on their team did. 6 interceptions, 3 in the postseason. He actually,
and it still wasn't good enough for them to stay on a Sean McVay team, who's a fucking genius. Their GM is one of the best GMs in the league. In fact, behind Howie Roseman, I think that is the best GM in the league. You don't see red flags that they were willing to give 4 draft picks up for McDuffie because Durant wasn't the guy?
I've seen it. Okay, fine. With that being said, cool. What I saw from Trent McDuffie is I saw CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens and Ryan Flanoy pick on him for an entire game. I watched that.
Pick on who?
Trent McDuffie is not Patrick Surtain, okay?
Well, I'm not saying he is, but he's better than Durant.
So, if he was so much better than Durant, how come he didn't have the same production that Durant did? He didn't. I'm sorry. You can go back, since numbers are the game here. He did not have the same production as Kobe Durant. He didn't.
You can make that same argument for Seattle releasing Tariq Woolen.
Exactly. Come on.
Tariq Woolen did not fit the new scheme of the new coordinator that was there.
Kobe Durant didn't fit the new scheme of the coordinator that's there. He didn't fit the scheme. Darion Kendrick, he was in Seattle. Guess what? He's out. Guess where he's at? He's in Dallas. I mean,
bingo.
The guy gets moved on from.
Bingo. What is bingo? What was that, Vinny? Really?
Yeah,
I mean, really, they gave up four fucking draft picks for Trent McDuffie and paid him $124 million, and you're thinking there's no red flags that they would have kept Durant?
Different team, different players.
I'm not comparing them
on
to
different teams.
McDuffie. I'm not comparing them to McDuffie.
Yeah,
what GM in the league would take Kobe Durant over McDuffie? Not a single one.
Nobody.
All right, cool. That still doesn't make Kobe Durant bad.
Yeah, it doesn't make him bad.
It makes them bad enough to get rid of him and trade 4 fucking draft picks and pay him $124 million.
Okay, but maybe it's just a notch above. That's not a big deal. That's not a huge difference. You think that's a huge difference?
The difference was big enough to get rid of a player and replace them with 4. Draft capital is one thing. Wait, hold on. Draft capital is one thing, but to get rid of to give up draft capital and to pay a guy, you have problems in that position if you're willing to do that.
I love this.
Who put the quarterback in the first round? You think that should have been done?
Who wouldn't have done it?
A mistake too.
Who wouldn't have done it though, Rob? Besides y'all with Quinion Mitchell and Houston with
Stingley. Yeah.
Like when it comes to those type of players, like over those other than those 3, Quinion Mitchell, Stingley, and then you have
Surtain.
Yeah. So after you
and Horn and Carolina.
I was just going to say, after you get past those top 3 or top 4, then you have OJ McDuffie. Then you have the other corners, Denzel Ward. Like, you can't, when it comes to trade, letting a player go for those type players, who wouldn't do that? So you can't, me personally, I can't compare the two. Of course, you have a choice to get OJ McDuffie over Kobe Durant. Who wouldn't do that? That don't mean Kobe Durant is not good. He's just a better caliber of corner than
to wager that much of your future for a player that
they're trying to
you
win.
not only you're giving up draft capital, but then you pay him. That's a big deal, man. That's a big deal.
I'm saying, but they're trying to win now. That's why they traded Myles Garrett. Like the Rams are in a whole totally different situation because they're in win. Matthew Stafford don't have many more years left.
No, I get that. I get that. But Les Snead and them are not going to get rid of a player if they think that he's a formidable player. They're not.
They got rid of
especially to an NFC rival.
Jared Verse. Guess what? They moved on from Jared Verse to get the best pass rusher in the league.
Well, that's a no-brainer, right? That's the best player in the league.
What else is a no-brainer? Trent McDuffie or Kobe Durant? What else?
Well, you just said Durant or McDuffie isn't that good.
I don't think he is because I just
okay, but now you're hyping him up saying McDuffie.
My wide receivers torch them. I watched my wide receivers torch almost every corner in this league, all of them, all season long, including yours. I've watched them smoke these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're moving on from one guy doesn't necessarily mean he's bad. Us moving on from Kenneth Murray, we know he's trash. We've seen it. We got film.
All of your cornerbacks have question marks, including Durant. But I mean, those are Jags. Those are Jags.
We'll find out.
Those are Jags.
We'll find out.
And you know, to Oscar's point, yeah, let's go out and let's go get another corner that would make you guys feel good. Let's go out and get another linebacker. Like these fucking corners, like grow on trees, bro. Just like Lloyd just said, beyond the top 4 or 5, it ain't like you could go out and get any other corner out there.
Problem.
So how are you guys going to be a formidable defense if you have so many question marks?
Oh, but that don't mean that you can't. So
especially the secondary.
That one was
what makes
and linebacker.
What makes a corner better? Pass rush. You could have.
And if your pass rush was so good, then why are you guys still talking about getting Max Crosby?
I'm not worried about that.
Mark, you're trying to go get Max Crosby. Everyone's trying to go get Max Crosby.
Not everyone's trying to get Max Crosby.
Anybody in
if our pass rush is anything halfway decent than from last year,
there was
I'm going to make our corners
a guy who just had surgery.
If you compare it to last year, then that's not saying much.
Because last year sucked. You're right. This year, if we're just a little better, our corners will be better. our line will be better.
Our corners are talented. I'm gonna put it like that. I like our corners and I like our safeties.
Yeah,
what happens.
Are talented.
We'll
It's
see
all
what
about getting the best out of these corners, out these players in general. And if you can get the best out of these players and they work together as a team and what you're trying to build, who's to say that I'm not speaking about last year no more. I'm not speaking about
This is a whole new year. This is a whole new year, yeah.
Who's to say that Christian Parker, I'm not comparing him to Vic Fangio, I'm just speaking in general. Who's to say that he can't get the best out these corners and have them playing together in the scheme that he's trying to run? It don't have to be no doggone. We're not saying that they're going to be shut down corners. We're not saying that they're going to get all these interceptions. Just play within the scheme and play together as a team.
Because not every team has all pro at every position.
Lloyd,
Show me a team that has an all pro at every position.
Lloyd, okay, let's keep this a buck here. Where do you think it's still early? I get it. Moves can still be made. Where do you think your defense is going to end up before the season's over this upcoming season?
Between 18 and 24. If you get me to 18 and 24, I am doing rain dance.
And I'm not going to disagree with you there because I see him at 24. That's what I've been saying. Anywhere from 20 to 24. And yes, that will be better. And I'm not saying they won't be better.
We went from 32.
I'm not saying that they won't be better. I have never said that. I'm not here to rain on the parade and sitting there saying that you guys won't be better. I'm simply saying is that you have a lot of jags on that defense.
I don't think
you have a lot of question marks there with a lot of ifs. If this guy's foot is better, if this guy could play better, if Overshown could stay healthy, if this, if that.
And you totally right. You totally right about
that. Yeah, I can't.
But if it might be a 2-letter word, but it's a big word. You know what I'm saying?
If Jalen Carter's not spitting on anybody,
but
him spitting on somebody doesn't take away the talent. I mean that we still won the game even though he didn't even play in the game.
Yeah,
I mean, is he going to spit on every? Is he going to spit on every player like every game? Like be kicked out of every game? I mean, really?
We did play. We came back down 21-0. So I mean, it don't.
I know, and you know what you guys did? You guys torched our fucking secondary that second game, right? Is that right?
In the league, and we had.
Wait, can you answer that question? Did a virus mute yourself? Did you guys torch the shit out of our secondary?
Did we torch y'all?
Yeah, that second game.
I think we torched out the first game.
Yeah, you did, right? You did, right? That's your defensive coordinator now, bro. That's your defensive coordinator now.
That happens.
You torched our second. That's your defensive coordinator now, bro. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
So Big Fangio was a part of the defense.
Here's the bad part.
Well, that's your guys' savior. That is your Parker now walks on water. Malachi Lawrence, Barnes the next Ray Lewis. When I heard from another Cowboys content creator, Caleb Downs is the next Ed Reed, as I heard from another content creator. So good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Yeah, but they don't make it up on their own.
And say that Jayshon Barham is the next Ray Lewis. No one is the next Ray Lewis. No one.
And I don't disagree with you there. I'm an Eagles fan, and I have a Ray Lewis jersey. That's how much respect I have for the man.
So we're gonna kill that. Oh, you guys!
Stop watching that.
No, it was one of your guys, not us. It was not one, and I can name drop. The receipts are out there. No, I didn't say your panel. I just said one of your Dallas content creators. That's all I said.
Don't listen to that bullshit no more. Just cut it off, niggas.
And it's the same thing with Christian Parker. He's already anointed as the next Messiah because he's gonna be the. Says who? How do you know?
You have to be better than what you were last season.
You have to be. Is that a fact? I mean, you have to be. So you can't be 32 again?
Yeah, it's a year-to-year league.
You even said we were going to be better.
I think we will be better, but do we know? Do we know?
None of us know. None of us.
Exactly.
We don't know.
I know we're going to be better.
I think you'll be better because that's me keeping it a buck. But that doesn't mean you're. But I don't know.
But we're on a show talking about the football team, how it can be better or what cannot be better.
That's Oscar's point because Oscar keeps it a buck all the time. There's question marks. You like to go out and get another corner. Okay, good luck with that. You like to go out and get another linebacker. Good luck with that, because these all-pro linebackers, they don't grow on, or even corners. Corners are worse. Corners are corners are one of the fucking hardest position to go out there and get a shutdown corner. Good luck with that.
We have
never said that these guys were all pros.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have question marks, but I love our question marks.
Exactly.
Because I want to see our question marks step up and play.
The
I
one thing
love
you
our
have to say
question
is we
marks.
have depth.
We don't have to go get nobody else. I'll be fine. I want to see our question marks, the rookies, the injury prone play. I want to see. I want to see if Christian Parker can bring the best out of these players. And if not, like I said, I'm willing to come on the Next Level Sports Lounge and accept all the smoke that comes my way. I ain't gonna duck.
All I'm saying, Lloyd, is thanks for having me, bro.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome, man.
Hey man, listen. I'm not delusional or anything, because I'll hold my boys accountable. If Jalen's fucking up, I'll say he's fucking up, and I'm not one of these Jalen Knights where he's the be all end all. If we go out, if he ain't the guy this upcoming season, and we have to go out and get a better quarterback, shit, I represent the Eagles. I don't represent players. I represent the Eagles. If that's going to make us better, I'm all for it. So I keep it a goat when it comes, or 100% when it comes to that. So to me, that's what I see. I think Dallas will be better, but as of now, when I look at it, you have a lot of Jags on that defense. I haven't mentioned your offense, because I think your offense is pretty damn good. Your offense is one of the best offenses. And to Lloyd's point earlier, your tackles, your offensive tackles, to me are question marks. I would be concerned, having Guyton as my left tackle or Still as my right tackle when it comes to pass blocking. But beyond that, your offense is solid, dude. I mean, I have to give it up.
Can I say something here? Hold on. We let Rob A come on here. We respect everything he says. We welcome his information. We let him speak because we respect what he says. We let him say anything he wants. He's more than welcome. He is part of the family. We let him talk because he's showing us where our holes are, just like we're talking about. We're respecting everything Rob A says. But please don't be in the chat saying that Rob A's schooling us. He's teaching us. Don't be calling us names. Please don't start that shit, because you're gonna put this chat into a different level that it shouldn't be going to, guys. Don't be egging. Don't be saying that he's schooling us, nuking us, making fun. Don't do that. He's teaching, he's speaking. Hold on, Lloyd. Let me finish. Please let me finish. Let me finish. He's speaking his mind. We're letting him school. He's saying all the right things. It's a football conversation, guys. Do not make it more than it is. Don't instigate it. Don't make it more than it is in the chat. I'm just going to leave it at that. Don't ask me what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. He's being very respectful. He's saying what he needs to say. He's speaking his mind, saying all the right things. Do not make it more than it is, guys, in the chat. Let's keep it football and let's move on, please. Go ahead, Rob.
He's not demoralizing.
No. This is nothing. No. This is sticking. No.
He's not.
Nobody's saying anything wrong, guys.
He's not calling us delusional. He may be calling us a little,
No. This is not nothing.
Being nasty to us.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I know.
I'm just saying, people in the chat trying to make it more than it is. What he's doing? No, he's not. He's not being. He's just let it be. I know what I'm saying. Just let it be.
Hey, Bleak for Blue, I don't hate, bro. I mean, I don't hate. You should know that more than anybody.
It's not you, Rob.
Yeah.
No. He knows it's not. No. This is not the toy. No, this is the opposite.
We're having a conversation.
Yes.
And to me,
it's a great football topic. Yeah.
I think so too. And to me, we could agree to disagree, because at the end of the day, how I always say this is, we're family, man. We're passionate for our teams. We love our teams. We're going to back our teams. We're going to back our players. But at the end of the day, this is beyond football, dude. We're family beyond this. I mean, that's how I look at it. I love all you guys. Like, I sincerely mean it when I say thanks for having me. But I love my Eagles. You guys love your Cowboys. And man, this season can't start soon enough. That's all I got to say about
it. It's our football talk.
Hell yeah.
That was great football talk.
Oscar said something, and I was over here. I was finna say something. I'm glad he said. said it because mine probably came out.
I'm not really.
Yeah, we appreciate stuff like that. We encourage stuff like that because you know what? It keeps everybody, all the fan bases grounded. It's not always freaking, I'm just let it be. Rob was on the right roll, and be just great conversation. That's all. Don't make it more than it is. We're having a football conversation, and it's a great conversation. And he's saying there's nothing wrong with what he's saying.
Back to football. I'm not
always. Go ahead, Hoodie.
No.
Oh no, go ahead. Say what you got to say because I'm about to get ready to end it anyway.
All right. Well, back to the
going on
football.
2 hours.
Rob has his opinions. I have mine.
Of course.
I've said it before on Next Level. I say it on my own channel. I don't know what is going to happen week 1. Why? Because we're in July. It's not even training camp yet. We don't know what we've got. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? All I know is I like what we have. Let's see what happens. We can sit here and speculate until the cows come home because that's all it is. We're not seeing anything tangible. You know what I'm saying? But when we finally get to see something tangible, then we can come back and have a dialogue. But until then, this is all speculation.
And with this schedule, I'm ready to see what's going to happen.
It's a pretty good schedule. That's what I like about it. Yeah,
I'm ready to see what's going to happen. And hey, y'all, we go live at least 2-3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't ducking the smoke. Hey, I showed my face on Leo's channel when we got our ass kicked by the fucking Panthers, when we got our ass kicked by the Eagles. I took all the smoke, and we don't dodge from it. We don't duck from it. So it is what it is.
We're gonna be all here all season here.
We've been on 2 hours, y'all. It was a good live stream. I had more questions, but I'm saving for the next live stream because this is how you get football talk.
This was
when
enjoyable.
you're asking the questions, not just about our team, but about other teams. This is how you get real football talk. You know what I'm saying? And it has been a great live stream with the football talk that we have done on tonight, y'all. This was a great live stream. I loved every bit of it, from CZ, Hoodie, Rob A, answering the questions, Jesse, Vinny, Blue, Randy, Oscar. Everything was good on tonight. We curious, just like everybody else is, on how they feel about the Cowboys and how we feel about the Eagles and the Giants. We're in the same division. Sometimes it gets heated. We're in the same division, y'all. But it's all football. It's all football. We love every bit of it. So with that being said, Rob Bay, give us your final thoughts on tonight.
Man, it's going to be a fun season. I mean, to me, I think the whole NFC East got better through the draft. I think through certain picks, coaching. I mean, there was some moves in coaching to see Harbaugh in our division now. I didn't want to see that. Parker leaving us to the Cowboys. I mean, shit, I definitely didn't want to see that. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a fun season coming up. Like I said, we could all agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, we're family. So I love you all. And yeah, man, let's just get it going.
It's nice meeting you, bro.
Hey, same to you, brother. You mentioned you have a channel. You should throw that in here so I could actually
Cushion the Cowboys spoke out.
Blue putting it in there now.
Okay, cool. Because I'd like to catch your content, bro.
Indeed, I appreciate you.
Hey, salute.
I
don't have a channel, bro. I just try to come in and give what I got to these channels. These great people.
You should have a channel, Robbie. You should.
Yeah, you should.
I just been in I literally just started my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be in people's chats all the time, and it was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got a computer. Let's make it work.
Yeah, I hear you.
And we got to shout out to our boy Angry Cowboy.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to my guy Angry.
Too. He did something today, but
yeah,
he did
like
something today about James Slater. So yeah, shout out to him, and y'all go check out Angry Cowboy and Hoodie Kush. His Hoodie Kush link is in the chat. I think Blue put it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it in right now, so you guys don't give me
okay. With that being said, Benny, give us your final thoughts on tonight.
So I just want to say it was a great chat, and I appreciate everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat, and that's about it. Cowboys winning the Super Bowl again. Have a good night.
Keep giving them ammo, man. Fuck it.
Gotta stay with doing it with my chest out.
Keep your day job, buddy.
Sorry, Rob.
Yeah. Damn, put those boobs away.
What you got, Jesse?
Watch it now.
Well, I feel like Emperor Nero wants the YouTube gladiators go at it because I had some stuff to say, but it's all good. Y'all go ahead and beat on each other. We in the shadows waiting. But great channel, great chat for you guys, the panel, Rob especially, and Kush, and people in the chat. Spread the word. This is what real talk is. Not talking gossip, not talking boo, talking football. So let's continue with this. Love all of you. Thank you all for the coming in, and some of you for hearing the bat signal. Thank you. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. God bless. Go Big Blue. And see you on the gridiron, cowgirls.
Hey, Jesse, I had a question for you, but you left.
You did ask me, Jesse. You did leave, brother.
I left for a second. I came back. I did leave because I had a technical problem. I came back, but I was watching you guys beat each other up. I'll sit back
hit
and
those like buttons, Sam. Hit that like button.
Randy, what you got for us,
Oh my
Randy?
God, man. Subscribe to the next level.
Well, we still have 2 months before the season even starts. I just want to get through training camps with no injuries, no major injuries. And that's for everybody. I don't want to see nobody get hurt, because when you play somebody, you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So no matter what, I want just to get through training camp and to the regular season with nobody hurt.
Hoodie, what you got for us?
Man, I enjoy. I'm tired of shit, but I figured, fuck it, let me bless my guy. So I figured I'd come on, give my 2 cents. I didn't think I was going to have to, throw jabs and hooks at an Eagles fan, but that's just the way life works sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But man, I always enjoy it. I always enjoy coming on with you guys. Always willing to do it again, man. Come on my channel. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I just subbed up to your channel, bro. So
I appreciate it.
Hey, Hoodie be getting off at 10 o'clock at night Eastern time, Hoodie.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I'll get home.
Appreciate you coming in. And Rob, you got to understand, like, you mind if I say it, Hoodie?
Yeah, bro.
His wife is an Eagles fan, so
oh man,
she's on your side.
Well, hey, you know what? Happy wife, happy life, bro. And the way we've been winning lately, it was a bad ending to our season last season. But man, 24 had to be a good year for you. You didn't by chance have a baby in 24, did you? Or 25 maybe? Man, just asking.
It's crazy. All right.
Just asking. Just curious.
No.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I wouldn't touch her. That's
Keep it that way.
That didn't happen.
Salute, my bro.
Get the hell out of here, man. Like, salute to my wife. She upstairs sleeping where she should be. Man. Talking all that.
I can't talk much. My wife is Vikings fan, so hey.
We got the rolling pin for you there, Lloyd.
But yeah, man, y'all can catch me on the Smokehouse Presents Kush and the Cowboy Smoke Hour. And I gotta do this, man. I gotta plug my guy in here. Cuts by Jones. If you go on X, if you go on Twitter, look up Cuts by Jones. He's a woodworker. You know what I'm saying? He does it with wood, bro. Let me see if y'all can see this joint, bro. He did something for me, and that joint is. He actually did this. The Ask for Help.
Okay,
he did that for me.
And nice.
He did a piece for me, bro. And this joint is like ridiculous. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can get in here real quick. Where's it at? No, that's not it. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. I got the joint right here. Hold on. My bad, Jar. My bad. I'm trying to get this real. But yeah,
take your time. You're only live.
He did this. He did this piece for me, bro.
Wow.
17-inch. It's 17 inches, bro. He did this.
I thought that was anime. Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Nice, man. That's clean.
I thought it was anime.
He's located in Austin, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you on X, just look up Cuts by Jones, man. Tell him Hoodie sent you. Like, he does amazing work. I'm waiting for that piece to come. You know what I'm saying? And that's going right up on the wall. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have him do a few more. But yeah, man, get with him, man. Real talk. Cuts by Jones.
I'll spread the word.
Nice. Blue?
No, take a shout out. No, it was a great show, you guys. A great debates. Thank you, Robbie, for that. That was a great little jab, little nice little rant, Rocky Balboa versus the Dallas Cowboys. Get those subs up and everybody up. Go sub up to Hoodie again. You had a great little debate with Robbie. That was awesome. Thank you for showing up, Hoodie. That was awesome again. You had a good show last couple nights ago. Last night, right? The night before.
Yeah, it was
you had a great for like 54 minutes.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. Great show.
But yeah, keep it up. And I can't believe you just started. I was telling that Deloitte, I was like, man, this guy just started and he's already talking like, man, I was like, shit, talks like a pro. Yeah, keep up your shit, man.
Years. I've been watching the game just as long as y'all been watching the game. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
football fanatic, played football in high school. Again, it was just like, I got something to say too. There's a lot of things that I agree with. There's a lot of things that I don't, because we all have our own set of eyes, right? So what you see with your team, Rob A, somebody else that likes your team might see something slightly different. It doesn't necessarily mean you gotta debate and fight it out. No, you see what you see. They see what they see. That's how I feel about my Cowboys. There's things that I see, and I'm like, okay, I'm more optimistic about this general area, and somebody might see something a little different. I'm not going to force you to see my view because you have your own. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm with you, and that's how I am too, man. I don't try to force my views on anybody. I just want my views to be viewed. I just want to, share my views and, take it with a grain of salt or whatever. We ain't always going to agree. But, that's just, we all see it how we see it. And
but that's what I love about football. I think that's what
yes,
football,
sir. Absolutely. I bleed green and you bleed blue. So, and at
So
the end
do
of
I.
the day,
I smoke a lot of green too, so it's all right.
yes, indeed. Yes,
Oh, but we
indeed.
already know that, man.
CZ, what you got for us, CZ?
I want to thank Hoodie and thank Rob for coming on tonight and making this really interesting. I want to thank the chat for being awesome, and we'll see you next time.
yes, sir.
Oscar, what you got for us, Oscar?
Yes, fellas. Just remember, we're family first. Like Rob say, at the end of the day, we're always family. We can debate all we want. We can argue all we want. It's not more of an argument. It's a debate back and forth. It was a great debate. And I just think, I don't want somebody.
A bunch of brothers beating on each other.
Wait a minute. Let him finish.
Like I said, stay down.
Go ahead, Oscar.
Yeah, I said at the end of the day, like Rob say, we all family. We can go back and forth all we want. I just didn't want what Rob A was doing. Some people were trying to make it a negative, and it wasn't. I apologize if I came off the wrong way, but you got to let the man speak. And what he's saying is, people don't like what he's saying. It's his opinion. Just like if somebody don't like what Lloyd says, it's his opinion. Somebody don't like what Kush says, it's his opinion. So you got to let people speak their opinions. And if you don't like it, you can't make it a negative, because that's not what we do here. We're a very positive channel. We're family first. And at the end of the day, like Rob A says, we take off our helmet and we're all family. If we ever needed each other, we'd be the first ones there for each other. We're all a phone call away. We all have each other's number, and that will never change. So no matter what, if you're a Cowboy fan, Giant fan, Washington fan, Eagle fan, that will never, ever change. Not in my heart. And I know Rob A's the same way, Lloyd's the same way, CZ, we're all the same. Jesse, Randy, everybody on the panel, Momo especially, So I just want to say thank you for everybody being here. Push, Rob A, you made the show very interesting. I appreciate it. And thank you for everything.
Like I said, y'all, it was a great live stream. They said it all. It ain't nothing else to be said. Rob A, Oscar, Hoodie, CZ, Benny, Randy, Jesse, CZ, everybody. They said it all. It's nothing else to be said. Oscar summed it up, and
I got one other thing, Lloyd.
Go ahead.
Oh no.
The Giants still suck.
I knew you.
So do you, but I don't complain.
I knew you from so.
Right.
But like I was saying,
$20 holler, huh, Randy?
We talk football.
Okay.
It was a very enjoyable and knowledgeable football talk that we had.
Yes.
We have more of those to come, and that's the way. I mean, it gets crazy sometimes, but it don't always have to get crazy, guys.
Yeah.
I know sometimes we have people in the chat that's used to it going that way, and that's what we're trying to steer from. That's not what it's about. Nobody wants to. We talk football. We ain't gonna always agree, but we can agree to disagree, just like Rob said. And that's how it should be. But with that being said, we probably will be doing another live stream on Saturday. Y'all, I'm off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday this weekend. I'm working on number shorts. I'm working on shit for the channel. Like I said, we do have raffles coming. We got giveaways coming. We got things coming for everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel. We're working on some things, me and the wife. So y'all stay tuned to that. But we will be back live on Sunday. I work tomorrow, Friday, off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we will be back live on Sunday. All right. My wife will be going out this Saturday to go minister to she in a prison ministry. She's going to a prison here in Texas.
That's nice.
So she got a lot. She has a story to tell. So she'll be doing it Saturday. And with that being said, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hoodie Kush, Angry Cowboy. Go subscribe to Momo's Rants. Go subscribe to Blue Virus. Subscribe to Miss McAfee Unscripted. Don't want to leave nobody. Hey, shout out to Rhonda. Y'all go subscribe.
Rhonda, yeah.
Rhonda's Lovely Sparks.
Yeah.
She's always here supporting the channel, y'all.
Always supporting.
Already did. Yes, sis.
Yeah.
We love Rhonda. And yeah, y'all, we what 40.
I need that hat, Lloyd.
39.
Don't forget Warren. Don't forget Warren to Lloyd. Warren.
Go
Collective. Go
Eagles Collective.
subscribe. Go check out Eagles Collective. Go subscribe to Warren, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Warren's channel, y'all. He got some good shit over there too.
And when are you guys gonna do the next show?
My wife sell these, Hoodie.
Yeah, I need that hat, bro.
Yeah.
I need that joint. Like, I can't go to work with it, but I need that joint.
I got
Ooh,
you.
what is your hat? Oh, for real? Like, I can't wear it to work, but I'll wear it. Trust me.
But yeah, y'all, we had a great live stream. Like I said, like we all said, but we appreciate Rob A coming in. Rob A, you should have your fucking channel. You should have your fucking channel, bro. You really should. Hoodie, we appreciate you coming in too, my guy. You know, you're welcome here anytime, Hoodie. Rob A, you welcome here anytime, y'all. With that being said, until next time. Peace.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Welcome, bro.